Welcome to Property Investing with Abby. On today's episode, we are in Southport and we're here to see property investor Dan Thomas. Let's go and have a look. So Dan, tell me about what life was like before you got into property investing.
Well, before property with Touchstone, I ran a martial arts academy, and we had a franchise business, and business was good, and ultimately it was something I could pass down to my children. And then obviously COVID hit, and our business lost 60% of its value pretty much overnight, and we had to go online and all of these different things. And then I realised that I couldn't pass down something like a martial arts business to my children, because without me, it would inevitably collapse. So I was looking for other things that I could do and build that I can leave to my kids.
So what was the first deal you did, your very first deal?
My first deal was my home. So we sat down around our dining table with my boys, and we were playing Monopoly at the time. And I'd been on a 2-day course with Touchstone.
Yeah.
I said to the boys, what are your thoughts on converting our home to a mini hotel?
Yeah.
It would mean that we'd have to move out and would have to do things right. So there's certain things that we'd have to do beforehand, but we'll have to move into our martial arts academy. So that's ultimately what we did. We moved into our martial arts academy. They were super excited to go on this exciting journey. They were excited to see our home starting to generate money instead of take money off us. And yeah, within a space of 6 to 8 months, the money was coming through, the income was real, because I didn't believe it at first.
So you took your house, you guys moved out of it, turned it into service accommodation, and how much did you make in your first year?
First year we made 39,000.
Wow, incredible.
And that's why we decided to do another one. So once we started seeing the money coming through and it was working, it was, wow, well, this is amazing. Let's do another one, boys. And the boys were like, yeah, let's do this. And that's what happened. And so we bought this particular property.
Yeah.
This was an old rundown hotel. It had owners accommodation at the back. We ended up moving into, which was great because we moved out of our martial arts academy.
Yeah.
And this is now one of our large luxury serviced accommodation units right in the centre of Southport town centre. So this is our main lounge and dining area.
Oh, beautiful.
So just a nice big open space for multi-generational families to come and spend time, and yeah, just a nice space for people to cook, entertain, and watch TV.
What would this rent out per night for?
This rents out between $350 and $400 a night.
Wow, that's incredible, isn't it? That's really good. And I suppose for big families coming together, when you break that down for the people it sleeps, it's not very much money.
No, it's buttons really.
Yeah, it's affordable, which is great.
And this is one of our large bedrooms, nice king-size bed, and we've gone for the oak furniture just so a little bit more solid, a little bit more hard wearing, and again a nice look as well. We want a nice looking property that's going to stand the test of time.
Yeah, this is lovely, really, really nice. So how much did you buy this one for?
So we bought this for $175. We've spent $75 on it, so we're up to $250, and it's been valued at $350.
Wowzers.
So £100,000 profit, which allowed us to refinance the property, pull almost all of our money back out, but the first year's profits kind of covered that, so that was brilliant. So within the first year, we've got all of our money back, and we've got a fantastic asset in the centre of Southport town centre.
And what does this make per year?
This makes about $24,000.
Net?
Net.
Oh wow, amazing.
Okay, so this is one of the main bathrooms.
Oh wow.
So we just wanted to cater to the people that need the bath, or people that prefer the shower. So we just wanted to cater for all of this. And
you've got 2 of these big bathrooms.
We absolutely have, yeah.
Wow, stunning. This is absolutely stunning. What a bathroom. You've built a lot of your portfolio using other people's money.
Yeah, which is something I never thought I would do, because I've never had any experience doing this. So quite early on, we kind of were introduced to the concept, but didn't fully believe it.
Yeah. And how much have you borrowed over the last 2.5 years, would you say?
We've borrowed about £750,000.
Wow.
So 750,000, which is just
Crazy,
staggering.
yeah.
We'd buy it, we'd refurb it, we'd share the profits, so it's a 50-50 split, and it becomes a win-win for us. Hi Abby, so this is our second property. It's
Amazing.
a 6-bedroom commercial conversion. Shall we have a look?
Let's have a look.
So this is our little dining room.
Ah, it's lovely.
Again, just nice for the family to come together
Yeah.
and have something sweet. The table does expand, so we can fit everybody around it. But a nice little space dedicated for the special family time. And here we are in the family kitchen. Nice big space, again, nice and bright. And should they want to prepare a family meal, then there's enough space for someone to sit in and have a conversation and just have that special family time together, really. But yeah, because this was quite closed off when we first bought it, and we decided to open it all out and make it a nice big space.
No, it looks lovely, and I can imagine someone having a small like table in here.
Okay, so heading up to the next floor, and here we have our master bedroom.
Oh, this is lovely.
Once again, we've staged it, so we appeal to more people and ultimately to make use of the generous space that's in this room.
This is a big double room, isn't it? And with the 3 windows, it's gorgeous with a light.
Another large bedroom, and we'll try to keep some of the original features.
I love that. Yeah, this is fab, and it's huge, isn't it?
Absolutely.
This would be my bedroom. So Dan, how much did you buy it for?
We bought this property for $135,000.
Oh wow!
And it was cheap as chips. It was perfect.
And how did you find it? Was it off market or?
It was on Rightmove, and it was an office block. So all the rooms were used as office, which meant it was a lot cheaper for us to buy.
And you got commercial stamp duty.
We absolutely did.
Bonus. And how much did you spend on it?
We've spent $25,000.
And that turned it back into a 6-bed house?
It did, yes.
And how much is it valued for now?
Valuation would be about $300.
Amazing.
And then we'll put it on the market for a quick sale.
And you're going to keep it now, aren't you?
We're going to keep it now.
So how much will you rent it for?
We rent this for approximately £2,200 to £2,500 per month.
And how much profit will that give you?
Should give us about £1,000 per month.
£1,000 a month profit. So 130 to buy, 25k refurb, minimal fees because it's commercial stamp duty. So how much profit have you actually made in this house?
This house should have equity of about £100,000.
So Dan, tell me about this one behind us.
So this is a block of 6 apartments. We have 2 1-bedrooms, 2 2-bedrooms and 2 3-bedrooms. We acquired it last year and we bought it with someone else's money. And it was on Rightmove for $650,000.
And was it already apartments?
It was already apartments, but it was never used as apartments.
Okay.
So it was done, the work had been done largely, and it only needed a little bit of a tweak, a little bit of problem finding, but yeah, not a huge amount of work to do. So currently we have a couple of the apartments, which is emergency housing.
Yeah.
And that way then it's nice and stable. We have a nice blended return each month.
So that's from the local council. The local council rent them out and you use them as emergency housing?
Yes, absolutely.
And how much do you get from the local council for that?
We get about $3,500.
A month?
A month.
For just 2 of the apartments?
For just 2 of the apartments.
How did you get into that? Did you just ring the council or?
No, it wasn't an easy process, but perseverance and ultimately getting to the right people is absolutely the key to getting anything done in the council, obviously. But yeah, we have a business advisor that we use within the council, so it's our mole, if you like.
Yeah.
That got us to the right person. Yeah, it was
incredible.
Good.
So I can't believe how much money that is for just 2 of them.
Yes.
And then 4 of them you run as service accommodation.
We do.
And how much do you make roughly a month for those for?
Roughly currently about $2,000 a month. So what we're looking to do is potentially convert a couple of them to HMO.
Oh, yeah.
Which will give us a better return.
So Dan, if there's anybody out there that's got an empty property and would love to do emergency accommodation, where would they start?
So they need to contact the empty homes department in the local council.
Yeah.
They need to let them know that they're a landlord in the area and that they have accommodation available. They'll ask what kind of accommodation that they have, whether it's a house, whether it's an apartment, and then they'll ask you to register as a provider in that local area.
Yeah, perfect. What a great tip. So fast forward the clock, 2 years later, after starting in property, what's your portfolio value?
3.5 million.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, 3.5 million in 2.5 years, I would never have dreamt possible. So that's thanks to the education, the support, and having the coaches hold my hand to a degree along the process.
And what do you think the biggest difference property's made in your life?
Wow, just to give us the options to do what we want to do, what we'd like to do. I know we've got business still in Southport with our martial arts academy, but we want to go away sailing for 3 weeks, then property's allowed us to do that.
You've done absolutely incredible, and we are very proud of Dan in the Touchstone community. And Dan, for those that are listening and thinking, God, I'd love to do something like that, or I've got a business but I'd love to supplement it with property, what would be your number one, best advice you could give them?
Best advice would be to get educated, try and understand what it is that you want to achieve. And for me, Touchstone is the #1 property education company in the UK. If my boys and my kids came to me and said, Dad, I want to learn about property, there's only one place they'd go to, and that's Touchstone.
Oh, Dan, it's been an absolute pleasure to spend today with you, and I cannot believe some of the amazing deals, and this property is just stunning. I can so understand why so many investors are investing their money with you. Now, if you would like to learn and follow Dan's path and do what Dan's doing, then click the link below and come and join us at our 2-day Wealth Through Property event. It's award-winning, CPD accredited, and roll forward the clock 2.5 years, you could be sat there with a £3 million portfolio.